to Never Lucky 3 presented by Alter Ego Gaming here at Brothers Grimm in Selden, New York. I'm here with the TO himself, Mike Romano.
How's it going, guys? How's it going?
Making an appearance for casting of round 3.
Yep. Trying to find time wherever I can. It's been crazy today.
We've had a pretty solid turnout, especially considering we've got the holidays coming up and Christmas and everything.
Yeah,
so
27 players total. So we tournament's been growing. Every month we've been having, it's been growing.
Right. We've got quite the gauntlet of decks. I think we're going to see a legend coming up in Rexy.
Yes, Rexy was our first place winner from last month's tournament. We had 34 players, I believe.
Okay. I mean, coming in first of 34 is pretty good. He's got Druid, Warlock, and Paladin, I believe, against Kelzic.
Looks like Warlock, Paladin, and Warrior.
Yes. In round 1, we saw Kelzic beating Johnny Bravo. He used Control Warrior, a mid-range Paladin deck, and I believe it was Zoo he was playing, actually.
Demon Zoo?
Yeah, I think so.
Demon Zoo has a big showing this format.
Yeah, I think that... I can't really remember exactly what happened, but I believe Johnny actually attacked and triggered a Void Caller into a Doom and just lost the game on the spot to that. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a way to lose.
This one should be interesting. We've seen a lot of Druid decks.
Yeah, a lot of Druid.
It's actually been a little bit surprising with the new cards. I don't know. How do you feel like the new cards have really impacted the Druid decks?
I feel not so much that the new cards have impacted the Druid decks,
Okay.
but I feel like combo Druid, mid-range or combo Druid has been performing very well in this meta.
Right.
Since the meta itself, since the release of TGT and League of Explorers has slowed down. You know, we've seen a lot of control decks come back. We've seen Reno Jackson being played a lot. So decks now that can burst out that damage seem to be having a good matchup against them before their Renos can get a foothold or before they can get the proper board state up.
Right.
So I feel like it's...
Sometimes it's just more of the meta shifting, I guess, than the cards themselves.
Yeah, not to say that we haven't seen some good cards for Druid, but this is definitely a format that they are performing very well in.
All right, so we'll resolve mulligans over here. It looks like Rexy has an okay hand. This is not a terrible hand against
Not too bad. He has some options. You know, you can see with Innervate, he's got a Wrath for early game. But we do have an Innervate. He could probably force out into Thorison, or he could force out Lotheb. Don't see him play really forcing out Lotheb against Warrior, but the Thorison might do a lot of work for him if he decides to keep it and keep the Innervate for that coin and Innervate.
Right now, he doesn't really have a lot of options, I don't think. Just the Hero Power face go.
Hero Power face, he doesn't want to trigger the Armor Smith. You might see him coining out the Keeper of the Grove next turn.
Right. Looks like he's going to use the coin now, and maybe even just,
Looks like he's going to stop that armor from...
Wow.
Oh, no, he's going to deal 2 damage to it.
Huh, okay. I don't think he feels too great about the line, but it's interesting. It's very bold to just not silence, but I guess the one plus armor there isn't too important. Another Armor Smith. This
is what I was afraid of, seeing another Armor Smith, him getting that value out of the armor early game.
He still has a coin, but we won't see a swipe or anything like that. We have a Shredder in hand, so...
Possible coin Shredder?
Yeah, I think that's fine line. Yeah. He does get more value out of the Armor Smith, but not bad. It should be noted, Kelzic's hand, he doesn't really have a turn 4 play.
No coin to get out the Sludge Belcher. He might just be...
Double shield
Hero,
maiden, yeah.
Hero Power's Swing Face. It might be his only option.
Yeah. You don't like just throwing the Armor Smith into...
Oh, well, he could definitely run the Shredder into the... he can run Armor Smith into the Keeper of the Grove, definitely.
Yeah. Just get some that armor up, Get up to 6 at the end of turn, it's fine.
You know, looks like Kelzic's in it for the long game.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's just... like, okay.
Darnassus Aspiring can definitely help out here. Looks like he's going to try to finish off the Armor Smith, though, first.
I think it's just... I wonder if he wants to...
I guess right now he's not seeing an immediate threat to his Darnassus Aspirant, so he feels safe enough to play it.
Right.
This will give him a nice above-curve Thorison.
Also, Well, Baron Geddon is the draw. Just more high-end cards for Kelzic. Belcher and pass.
Looking like Belcher pass.
Belcher pass is fine, but it's just not exactly where you want to be. He could just Shredder Hero Power through the Belchers, trade the Keeper in, and with 4 mana up, doesn't really have a great play. Beacon?
Looks like Raven Idol.
I'm sorry, Raven Idol.
New card out of League of Explorers.
Yeah. Huh. Not bad. I've actually never seen it played.
I haven't seen it played in Druid.
I've never seen it in Druid. Yeah.
Definitely an interesting choice.
Yeah. All right, Raven Idol here. Let's see what he chooses. Minion or okay, a spell.
Oh wow.
And his options are pretty strong.
Options are very good. It's a good swipe.
Wow.
Swipe seems almost obvious.
Yeah, swipe. Well, swipe is very obvious here. Imagine Astro Communion.
Astro Communion.
Just kidding. I'm playing this. Nah. Swipe is obviously the choice here. If only he had that coin, he could take the swipe, Emperor. But I mean, this is still. Wow. What?
Looks like
He
he's
doesn't.
gonna
He took the Mark of Nature.
Very interesting choice. Deals 3 damage. Oh, I see what we're doing. Looks like he's pushing for a lot of early damage.
I like it.
He wants to stop him from gaining a late game advantage.
And he has no shield now, just in case he had a shield block or a shield slam or anything. Like, doesn't do anything at this point.
I mean, without knowing his hand, obviously, but he's
without
knowing forced Kelzic to play very linear for the next few turns.
Yep. Yeah, it's just I think it's just Shield Maiden this turn, and that's it.
Yeah. I mean, he could BGH execute.
He could, yeah, he could BGH execute. It's a fine line. It's not, yeah, and he could still hero power. Yeah, that's probably fine. Yep.
So we're gonna BGH. Oh wow.
Wow.
RNG.
What the heck? I guess so.
I don't think that's sitting too well with Kelzic right now.
No.
Blood Mage Thalanos, very strong pull off the Piloted Shredder. Looks like he's going to force him back to 6. Still enough to play almost anything in his hand.
He probably just plays Emperor here.
Yeah, looks like we're going to go Thorson, start bringing the hand size down.
Yep. Slam face. Yep. Could you imagine if he took the swipe, though? And he had Blood Mage with swipe? Oh, my God.
Yeah. Like I said, swipe would have felt very good.
Yeah.
It would have felt safer.
He had his reasons, and this is why. He draws the shield slam off the top, and he can't. I mean, he can shield slam the Emperor and face with the Big Game Hunter, but that doesn't feel great. Or he could just play. Yeah, actually, he just attacks with Big Game Hunter and plays Baron Geddon and passes. That's pretty good. Wipes the board, has a Baron Geddon. 7 mana on his next turn right now doesn't look too impressive.
No, I mean, yeah, BGH into Thorson, play Baron Geddon.
Yep. Yeah, this is... Wow. Kelzic's actually in much better shape than what it looks like a few turns ago. Interesting.
Yeah, Control Warrior has a way of doing that.
Yeah.
Late game always looks a little intimidating in the beginning. You're not really sure what you're doing.
Yep.
But it definitely comes together when you start playing out those on-curve legendaries.
Yeah, when Rexy gets to play a Druid and just draw more cards, it's not bad. He's got another one in his hand now. That Shade... This next turn... That Emperor didn't do everything he wanted it to.
No, he didn't get as much value out of the Emperor as he would have hoped.
Yeah, so, I mean, Savage Aura for 2 is fine. The Lothab may become relevant, but I don't... Let's see what he's hoping to draw here. Okay.
Draws the Brawl.
I mean...
Not doing much right now, but he has it just in case.
It's just, he can't Shield Maiden and Shield Slam here. He could Hero Power and Shield Slam and attack face with Baron Geddon and kill... But that doesn't feel great, but no. I mean, he has to do it. There's no... Yeah, he's got to...
I think he might have to trade.
Yep. Well, no, he just... Yeah. He just Shield Slams and then attacks face. The Baron Geddon finishes off end of turn.
Yep.
And, I mean...
Just Dr. Boom?
Boom. Might just be boom, boom, go. Baron Geddon doesn't do too well against Boom. He's got a ton of lines right now, though. All right,
yeah. Looks like a straightforward play.
Yep. Yep.
Dr. Boom, always good.
The deck told him what to do. Here it is. Slam it. All right. Now, Kelzic has so many options. Huh.
It's a weird situation.
I think Kelzic is in a lot of trouble all of a sudden. Again, this game is just
very back and forth.
Turning, yeah, left and right.
Yeah, Brawl wouldn't help him here.
No, Brawl.
Brawl would
even if the Baron Geddon lives, you know the Boombots are destroying that Baron Geddon. There's no way. Like, it's just every time. So that's not happening. I mean, Baron Geddon face and then
Shield Maiden.
Okay.
Shield Maiden hero power, yeah.
Yeah. Let's go.
Baron Geddon face.
Slam
Let RNG do its thing.
Here we go. 1. Wow.
Looks like he
And
keeps his board.
Lives. No swipe in hand.
Swipe
though.
that he should have took is just looking more and more useful.
Oh, gosh. Wow. So, at 9, +2 on innovative 11, he can't exactly kill him here. I mean, I think you just keeper, kill the Shield Maiden, trade into the Baron Geddon, like...
Yeah, I don't think you could let that Baron Geddon live much longer.
Nah, that's it. Yeah.
Like a Lotheb.
Lotheb and then Innervate Shade.
Wow, Innervate Shade, yeah.
I don't really like that.
No, I'm not.
Because he had a potential combo in his hand where he could just win the game. Wow, that's bold.
I mean, double Savage Roar in his hand for the next turn.
Yeah, I mean,
if he keeps his board, he's looking at, let's see, 2 and 2, 4, 7, 6.
That's
7,
5,
6, 9.
7, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. I mean, it's not bad. Azure Drake doesn't exactly pump Savage Roar, but if it did,
he's got to be careful here. He doesn't know. He's got to expect the Brawl. He's got to expect some kind of board
he has
wipe.
to expect the Brawl.
You know, he's got to be careful here. It's a pretty.
This is probably the turn of the game here.
Yeah.
This turn, if
Sylvanas was pretty telegraphed. He's got to be expecting something.
I wonder what cards he's thinking about off the top here. If he just plays the Azure Drake, or he can just play the War. Yeah, just gain.
Ancient Lore, gain the health. All right. Safe play.
Just face.
And just swing face.
I like it. Time waits for no one. He waits for no one.
Now let's see if he'll swing with the Shade.
I think he's going. Yeah.
Okay, swings with the Shade.
Coming at him. All right. What's the draw? Oh, Alex Strasza. That doesn't do. It's really awkward here when it's 18 to 15.
Not too great of a draw there.
No. What do you want to do? Decrease your life total or keep his the same?
I think we're looking at a Brawl.
Yeah, we're definitely looking at a Brawl. Face and Brawl. There's no way you can do anything else here. He still has the slam in his hand. Like I don't know. He still has bash in his hand. Wow,
he didn't attack
first.
Oh,
he no, he realized
it too. He realizes.
Oh God.
Not good.
Wow.
Looks like he'll be getting that Keeper of the Grove.
Wow.
Not
that
great.
5 damage is not something you can just take back. Damn. He just
too little, too late. Tournament setting. Tournament nerves.
Wow. Hero power and go. And that turn got a lot worse real quickly. Damn. All right. Well, I mean, he still has an Alex Strasza.
I'm not agreeing
with
this.
Oh my God, he's gonna just bash for. What is he? That's the. I know I messed up, and I'm gonna try to get as much value as I can that turn. But that wasn't value. Now,
yeah, no.
Azure Drake.
Here comes Azure Drake.
Oh gosh.
Draws the swipe we've been looking for.
Yeah, and then jeez. I mean, wow. All right.
Shield Maiden, gain that armor.
Quite a strong shield slam right there. Yeah, just
see
slam.
What he uses it on.
Yep.
Like
yeah, I think because you
attack the Keeper into it. Attack the Keeper into the second spawn taunt.
And then, I mean, leaving his opponent with just an Azure Drake and 3 cards in hand, he can't feel terrible. He's at 30, so
no, not at all.
Not bad. With an Alex Strasza still wild.
Both try to get his free card draw.
Yeah, just pay 2, draw a card. not exactly what you'd like to do. All right.
See, working with 8.
And double swipe.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Yeah. Swipe him. Wow. Yep. Jesus.
Yep.
Having double swipe with Azure Drake on board is wow, incredible.
Looks like he'll clean the board up here, leave him with just Alexstrasza and execute.
Yeah, he's like, all right, you want to put me to 15? Do it. Gladly. Toss Dingo.
Senjin Shieldmaster.
Yeah. All right. Dingo armor up and pass. Just Alexstrasza and execute. There's that force of nature.
Now we're looking at the
I think
combos.
this is it.
I think right now we're going to get the push.
I mean, swipe it. And then just hero power. Pass.
Okay.
And then we've got 4, 8, 12, 14.
Death Spite not
18,
doing much
20.
for him right now.
So actually, I mean, Kelzic is not dead next turn. Huh. Still not dead.
That's 17.
4, 8, 12, 6, 7. Yeah.
I think he might just hero power.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's not expecting anything in his hand right now. 2 cards in hand, you just play the BGH. Common mistake a lot of people make is they hold it way too long.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, a lot of people do the same thing with Harrison Jones.
I need to get value for it. Like, no, sometimes you just need to put pressure on.
Comes a time when the board state is the value.
So, his line here, he could attack BGH, Alexstrasza, armor up, pass. And he's still not dead. Again.
Nope. If he attacks into the BGH, gives his revenge the bonus effect.
Yep.
Looks like we might be playing a defensive Alexstrasza.
Yeah, he has to. Yep. That's it. Okay.
All right.
And he's dead.
Okay, that is
dead off the top. Yep. Got him. The just dead. Yeah, 15 exactly. Yep. There it is. Wow. All right.
Looks like that's going to be game 1.
Kelzic had a few turns where I think he was in the complete advantage. And
yeah, Kelzic definitely had quite a few
he let nerves
opportunities
get to him.
in this game.
Yeah, yeah.
Nerves just killed.
Damn, he knows it. All right, so this is when I think this is when you go into game 2. I think this is when you go into game 2 and you have to just go in with your most confident deck, and you have to just, I don't know, it's hard to forget about something like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly which build of Paladin Kelzic is playing. I don't know if you saw.
It's mid-range.
Mid-range, I mean, it's
solid.
solid.
Lay of Hands, Tyrion, like, yeah.
Mid-range is a very solid choice.
Yeah.
I think going second mid-range might be his best bet. I don't think he wants to get put into a Warlock mirror.
Yeah, not against a player of Rexy's caliber, at least. Not right now, at least. Not coming off that game.
Looks like he's sticking with Warrior.
Okay. This is the same thing he did. Well, he wanted to do this in round 1 after he won game 1. He chose Warrior in game 2 and was told can't quite do that. So all right, so Warrior. We've got Keeper, True Silver, Consecration.
I think on the play, this whole hand goes back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
Very solid
this
mulligan.
Is much better than the last one.
What a mulligan for Rexy.
Yeah. What did Kelzic get over here?
So we got Cruel Taskmaster. Fiery War Axe is a good turn too.
Yeah.
Great answer to a lot.
But not to shield the mini-bot.
No, not to shield the mini-bot, unfortunately.
Wow.
That Cruel Taskmaster is doing nothing against mini-bot.
No. Wow. I mean, you have to always assume that the warrior player has a turn 2 fire war axe or a turn 1 fire war axe. There's just
I've ran into it too many times.
They always have.
Too many times.
Yeah. So.
Too many times I've lost a knife juggler to fire war axe.
Yeah, that's just a given. He's gonna go turn. Wow.
I don't know about that. That seems a little forced.
Very aggressive on the turn 1 fire war axe. Interesting. So okay, I mean I kind of like it actually. He can go Cruel Taskmaster in and then kill the mini bot. It's not the most value he's gonna get, but it's not bad. At least he developed board state after being on the draw. The Taskmaster lives the next turn.
You'll have a Taskmaster.
Yeah.
I mean, we're looking at turn 3 muster from Rexy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think any draw changes that line. Yep. So Taskmaster in. There we go. All right. And he didn't have to use that Fire War Axe twice, which was obviously important.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. Definitely keeping 1 charge on the War Axe.
All right.
Another War Axe. All right.
Another War Axe. He's probably just going to want to keep that Death Bite.
I think we're going to...
Next turn.
I mean, attack Cruel Taskmaster into a Silverhand Recruit, Hero Power, leave the Fiery War Axe alone.
You think so?
I think so.
He's got a ton of options in his hand, so I think that... yeah. Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Just show him. Here it is.
Oh, the Quartermaster. I was just about to ask if he played it.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Looks like we're going to see Minibot Hero Power.
And Hero Power with the Quartermaster in hand.
Trying to get that Quartermaster value up.
Oh, no.
Rexy's just looking to take advantage early game.
He's got to pray he draws a Whirlwind here.
It
doesn't even really.
We're looking at...
Oh, gosh. A lot of damage.
Hero Power.
I don't know.
I mean, Hero Power swing face with the Fire War Axe.
Yeah, that's really it. He doesn't have Baron Giddon for a while, and even when he does, it doesn't matter. The Quartermaster
will already get its
buffs
value.
Those, yeah. And it buffs them past the Giddon anyways. Doesn't even matter.
Puts him at 3-3.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Kelzic already. And I think that some of it is coming from the turn 1 War Axe pass.
Yeah, seemed very forced coining into the War Axe turn 1. I wasn't a fan of that play.
No. All right, we're gonna pop the Minibot shield, Hero Power, and shield slam the Minibot.
It seems like a good play without knowing Quartermaster lives.
Yeah, exactly. Now when the Quartermaster hits, you just... I don't know how you recover from this now. Yeah, just 7 to the face. Wow.
This will put him down to 16?
Yep. Yeah, 16 and...
pretty standard play.
So now...
What can you draw? Yeah, no,
Shield Maiden is just not...
Swing, Death Spite. Swing, Equip, Death Spite.
Go, yeah, and then you're at 16. He could be dead to so many things here. Actually, maybe not so many things, but enough that this is not where the Warrior player wants to be at all, with no shield on turn 5 and almost half his life total gone.
And drew a very clunky hand.
Yeah, I don't think that there's any... I mean, there's only one line. He only has 2 cards to even play this turn, unless he wants to War Axe into a Quartermaster into execute. But then you can just play the Death Bite, but you can't even use it.
Interesting. Doesn't attack with the...
Okay.
Looks like he wants to get rid of the Quartermaster, but... well, yeah.
Doing some math right now.
I think we're looking at 6, 7, 9. With Consecrate's 11, not worth it.
I don't know why he wouldn't execute the Quartermaster. I mean, I guess I
would
know
almost,
why.
I would almost ult him on the Quartermaster.
Yeah.
For some extra damage.
Right. Yeah, I don't think it matters at this point what he draws. Dingo doesn't really do it.
He's gonna have to swing face with Death Spite.
I mean, he could attack one of the 3/3 soldiers. Yeah.
Shield Master will put him at 8.
Well, now he can.
He's forced to taunt now.
He can execute the other 3-2, and then play Tastingo for the Shredder.
Let's see, executes.
Yeah.
Executes the recruit.
Yep. So now it doesn't really matter. The Iron Beak Owl in hand kills him here. It's 2-0 Rexy
game 2.
going into game 3.
Rexy just showing dominance.
Yeah, I wonder if has Rexy lost a game yet?
No, I believe this is his first game. He was he was actually given a bye for placing so high in the last tournament.
Okay. So but this is round 3, isn't it? So does he have 2 buys or?
No, I believe this is round 2.
We're still in round 2.
Yeah,
we're just playing winner. Okay, winners bracket. Right. Okay. Right, this is the round of 16. Okay, so this is Rexy's first game of the day. Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha. First round of the day. I wonder if Kelzic sticks with Warrior.
I think he might.
I think he's gonna stick with Warrior.
Mentally, I wouldn't stick with Warrior. Mentally, I wouldn't stick with Warrior. He's kind of just mind gaming himself right now. I think he needs to change it up into another deck.
And Rexy is down to a Warlock deck. I believe. Okay, Kelzic is gonna be playing Paladin.
Yeah.
And Rexy is playing Warlock.
Solid choice against Warlock.
I don't know Rexy's list for Warlock.
Looks like he's playing Demon Zoo. Doesn't look like Handlock.
Could be anything. I mean, it could be Reno.
It's very possible.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, we have not seen the 2 of, that's for sure.
All one of us could be.
I think we're seeing Reno.
Might be seeing
Reno
lock.
control, finding Reno.
Very interesting.
And as of right now, this looks like Brian Kibler's list.
I'm not familiar with Brian Kibler's list. Does he play any duplicates?
No.
I know when it comes to certain players,
he doesn't. He's not playing any.
Different players have different theories on how many duplicates you can play. Some people think 0. Some people say 2 to 4. Some say 4 to 6.
Yeah.
I've always been comfortable with 2 to 4. If you play a deck that can fish a lot, you can definitely see your cards.
The reason I like playing 0 in Warlock, at least, is because I feel that Warlock is such a strong class with so many options.
Yeah.
You can afford to. A lot of your cards can do similar things anyways, so.
A lot of value in Warlock cards.
Yeah. So, all right, so we've got Coin Imp Gang Boss against the Shielded Minibot. This turn 3 play for Kelzic is, Minibot and attack face. Okay, I like it.
Minibot's good, strong
I like it
start.
a lot.
Double Nerubian Egg.
Double egg, and he has the Void
Does he have
Terror
the Void
in his
Terror?
hand,
Wow.
so.
Okay. I might be looking at a big play.
Yeah. So, wow, I like it.
Mortal Coil?
I love that. That's very bold. Tell him. Tell him. Okay.
Some results.
Okay. All right, so, I really can't stress enough how much I love seeing Mortal Coil and just to pop a shield. Sometimes you have to understand, your card value is your card value, and it's not always the same in each game. That was a great play. A lot of people want to obviously draw the card, but you're playing a handlock deck. Like, you have options. You don't, you can always tap. It's okay. That play is fine there. True Silver into the Imp Gang Balls, getting another Imp. Kelzic doesn't have the Consecrate, which is what is making it look like he does. But it's quite alright without it right now. This turn is a little interesting. Yeah, Implosion for 3. That's average. It's fine. Alright. Not quite Consecration there. Kelzic not with many options here. Keeper in hand, not choosing to play it. Haunted Creeper instead. Haunted Creeper, Hero Power Pass. He really needs to consecrate pretty badly. He's trying to maybe go wide for that quartermaster, but it's just not going to matter. He puts the egg far on the right. I think the reason being obviously is he's afraid of board webs. He doesn't want to not get his max value. Wow. Rexy is a very, very conservative player. He's very smart. So Kelzic draws the consecrate, but Rexy got exactly what he wanted. Killing his egg with the Void Terror there, proccing early. Loved the play. Consecrate doesn't exactly do it here. He can't. Keeper and he can't cast Keeper and Consecrate here, which would be obviously a very, very good play. This is pretty rough actually on Kelzic. He could throw the Creeper into the Nerubian. Huh. Okay. Pumps his Creeper, attack, blow up the Nerubian. I like it. Turning your Creeper into a 3/3 is not a bad play. Oh, that draw though. Wow. Abusive into the egg, pop the Creeper, and get a 4/4 anyways. That's pretty good. Alright. And then Lotheb, so that the Consecrate does not actually clear anything. He can't cast it yet. This is not good. So now he could throw the 2 spiders into the Nerubian and get more value for his Consecrate next turn. He could just Hero Power Quartermaster 5, 7, 11, 14. He's looking at 14 damage on the backswing right now. I think that Kelzic should go with, yeah, okay, good. So we've gone Lotheb, Reinforce, swing, kill off the Abusive Sergeant. I think it's just kill the Abusive, hit the face for 1, and move on. Consecrate still in hand. If he doesn't kill the Reinforced, okay. Choosing to get rid of the Void Terror there seems a bit bold. It seems like he doesn't want to use his own Consecration next turn, which is fine, I guess, now. But that tap into Abusive Sergeant, pretty useful. Wow. Yep. Now he's put in a situation where even if he... Wow. Never mind. Drew the Equality. Sometimes you're just really, really good at drawing cards, and Kelzic was really, really, really good here. Void Walker off of a Void Caller is not exactly what you're looking for, but I'm sure Rexy didn't think that there was any way that this could have happened just now. So, I mean, Equality Consecrate here, so strong. Yeah, I think Equality Consecrate, Hero Power, go. You have 2 1/1s that can get pumped off of the Quartermaster into just a Void Walker is absolutely fine here. Kelzic taking a lot of time to just make sure that he's doing exactly what he could. He's a little bit worried about what that Void Caller is going to bring in. He's going to be pretty happy with the response here. Just a Void Walker. Doesn't seem to mind one bit. Power Overwhelming and Anti-Keelbot in hand. He can tap and Healbot, go up to 30, and then kill off one of the 1/1s. It's not bad. next turn at 9, Quartermaster into. He could pump. He could end up pumping his Silverhand Recruit into a 5/5 if you'd like. Just trying to get the most value out of that Knife Juggler. Let's see if he can trigger. And if he plays the Quartermaster and triggers the Juggler one more time on that Voidwalker, he could get the most value. One time. Not quite. Alright. I mean, overall, not a bad line at all. Mal'Ganis here is not too impressive. He just dies the next turn. Shadow Flame, however, was extremely impressive. What? Rexy had the option of just... Wait. Rexy had the option of just attacking into the Quartermaster and Shadow Flaming right there. But he chose to power... I don't see why Rexy would have done that. Tyrion off the top. Quite the draw. Rexy may have put himself in a hole here. Oh. So he taps first to see if he can draw anything to get value for his Defender of Argus. He's just going to have to play it alone and pass the turn. That's brutal. So Kelzic with the Tyrion into layout hands off the top.
Wow.
That was a hell of 2 draws right there.
Yeah, he's got the BGH and the Iron Beak Owl off. That was off of Lay on Hands?
Yeah, which was right before Tyrion.
Yeah, he is set for pretty much anything that Rexy can bring out.
Wow. Wow. At one point, Rexy looked like he was fine. I don't understand the power overwhelming.
Let's see what Rexy's working with.
He's got a Dr. Boom, Mal'Ganis, Hellfire, Dark Bomb. Not quite exactly what he's looking for anymore.
We're looking for something.
All right, so
Dark Peddler?
Got Dark Peddler is pretty good.
Gonna go with the safe bet. He's gonna go with the boom.
I wonder if he throws it in. Yep. Just get rid of it now. 6, 7, 8, 10, 12. Rexy is not quite dead here. But he's close.
It's like, yeah, BGH, the Dark to Boom is a pretty solid play.
Can we get confirmation on if Rexy is actually playing Reno? Because that is the out here. Like,
I am not sure.
It's looking like if he draws the Reno, he's got 10 cards in hand. Hellfire into Reno would be a heck of a line here. It would be even better now.
I think we're looking for a Reno here.
That's not Reno. All right, double Dark Peddler, Hellfire.
Looks like Hellfire's the play.
Hellfire is not bad.
It's gonna give him the Ashbringer.
Dangerous. All right, I mean that's not exactly too impressive, but here it's good enough. Wow. Huh. Does he take the Soulfire or does he take just the Voidwalker? I think just take the Voidwalker.
Yeah.
See what we can get off of the Dark Peddler. More value. Oh. I guess you just take. He's got Elven Archer, South Sea Deckhand, or Angry Chicken here. I don't think Angry Chicken is the play.
No, I think we have to
unfortunately,
take the
with no defender anymore, yeah, you have to just take the Elvish Archer. South Sea doesn't get any value. Actually,
I mean, stats. It's just a little bit better stats, but I'm not seeing a weapon on him anytime soon.
I think that it's, yeah, you just play the South Sea because you have the Voidwalker anyways. Yeah. Should be noted once again that Rexy is actually playing Warlock, as you could see.
Paladin.
Not Paladin. Minor
oh, yes, the taunt.
Iron Beak Owl plus Consecration and the weapon off your Tyrion, and that'll be game.
We are going to game 4.
Kelzic takes one off of Rexy in impressive fashion. We're going to game 4. All right, we have not seen a game 5 on stream just yet, so we'll see if maybe Kelzic can push this one. Kelzic looks pretty happy about his game 3 play.
It looks like we got.
Remember once again that on the stream it says that Kelzic won game 3 with Paladin. It was oh no, never mind. I'm sorry. Note that Rexy played Warlock game 3. It was corrected. Okay. All right. Kelzic is
Game
going
4,
back
to
to
Warrior.
Warrior. He
All right, he
really
might-
doesn't feel confident in that the
In the
Warlock
Warlock
mirror.
mirror.
Yeah.
It looks like, he took a game off of Warrior. That probably reset his mind state.
Yeah.
So he's probably in a little bit of a clearer mind right now.
Yeah. Some of his draws have been just atrocious with Warrior.
Oh,
That second game where his hand was flooded with Shield Maidens.
5 and ups.
Yeah.
5 ups.
There was nothing he could really do about it. This opener for Rexy is really strong.
Strong
Not so
opening
much,
for Rexy.
not so much against Warrior, but it's still very good.
Not too much action in Kelzic's hand.
Kelzic's hands looks like Slam, Deathbite, Execute, and what is that last card over there?
Looks like Revenge.
Revenge.
So it looks
Okay.
like we'll
Yep.
probably
There
be
it is. Okay.
keeping just Slam. I like Slam and Deathbite. He has the coin, so he could keep a forward drop.
Keeping Deathbite against Warlock is usually fine. Getting rid of Imp Gang Boss is pretty important sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, without a doubt.
So. All right. So we've got double Dark Peddler. I love Dark Peddler. It's one of my favorite cards in the set.
A lot of people, when League of Explorers was announced and the card pool was listed, a lot of people slept on a lot of cards in League of Explorers. And Discover has become one of the most powerful mechanics this meta.
Yep. Interesting. Wow. So he even gets the
Dark
abusive Sergeant in his hand. This is fantastic for him. I guess. Yeah, this is some of the thing. These are some of the options that you look at and you say, wow, why am I playing this card? Great. I have Wind Fury. All right.
Looks like he's going to take out the Armor Smith quick.
Yeah, abusive Sergeant says, get in there and fight Maggot. So he did. All right. I think that Fiery War Axe is a great draw and definitely a good play here.
Attack into anything.
Yeah, just anything at all. Doesn't really matter. I mean, I guess if anything, you just kill the Dark Peddler, the 2/2 Dark Peddler. But he's going to actually Death Spite. Very aggressive. Okay. Now this sets up his turn 4 play for Hero Power and a Slam, sorry.
My only problem with that is it locks him out of his only viable play with the coin, which is to coin into Shield Maiden. But I guess he's hoping that the Death Spite will carry him over the next couple turns. So will you life tap into an Iron Beak Owl?
Yeah, play
Here
that
comes
young
that
Dragon Hawk.
Whew.
I don't even think I've ever drafted an arena.
Hey, you know what? Is that a power overwhelming in his hand?
It certainly,
with a Wind Fury creature?
It certainly is. Next level, not quite. All right.
Looks
so
like we're losing the board though.
Which is fine. I mean, obviously he's playing into that. Yeah, it's not bad at all.
5 mana Lotheb, not bad.
Yeah, we just tap. Make sure that our optimized play is the Imp Gang Boss, which is obviously a solid play with Fiery War Axe.
Oh, of course.
Okay. And what is that? Alex Straza off the top. All right, not exactly what you want to see here yet, but that's okay.
I think we're going to be seeing a couple of imps come out.
Yeah, but we're going to draw a card. Not bad.
Another Death Spite.
Wow. Good draws for Kelzic this game. Last time we saw Kelzic playing Warrior, these draws did not look like this.
No, not at all.
This is a lot better.
Much, much better. Double power overwhelming. Let's see if he can be aggressive. Doom Guard. Okay.
I like it.
No, this is solid.
Just take 4.
Keeps him out of range of the Death Spite.
Yep. All right. And 8 cards in hand against 7. Both players playing with pretty full grips. Let's see what Kelzic decides to do here.
So Kelzic's going to clear a taunt. Death Spite.
Just Hero Power. Okay.
Mal'Ganis is the draw.
He can't really play the Doom Guard here, I don't think. He's got a ton of cards in his hand, but he doesn't really want to.
A lot of value cards, though. A lot of risk. A lot of risk.
I don't see it. I think that.
I mean, I honestly think.
I think Lotheb tap first, and then Lotheb is probably fine. That means that you're forcing your opponent to basically just play a Shield Maiden and nothing and pass. Yeah, I think Rexy's in very good shape here. That is quite the grip. Oh, he's going to go Lotheb. Yep.
Low
There
Fed
it is.
first. Dark
Bomb
to
your
the
face.
I don't know
Wow.
about that.
He's got double power overwhelming, so he is presenting lethal right now. Well, he's not presenting lethal, but he has it.
Setting himself up for it.
Yeah. Got 17. I mean,
I think we're looking at Shield
no.
Maiden. The Justicar, I don't like this turn.
Actually, that was a lie. He does not have lethal. Actually, no, he does. He does because he just plays double power and then Doomguard. Yeah. So he does have it.
I think Shield Maiden might be the play here.
Yeah, he just has to Shield Maiden. And
at 8 mana, the Justicar helped a little more, but put himself down to 19.
19, 5, 7. Oh my God. And another power overwhelming. Yeah. 12. He's not even going to show him the Doom in his hand. 19 damage exactly will kill him. Triple power overwhelming.
Oh, is he gonna BM the Doomguard?
Oh my God,
BMs the Doomguard.
Holy
wow. What a game.
24 damage.
24 damage right there.
8. Yeah.
That'll do it. Rexy advances.
Welcome to Dark Peddler.
Welcome to Dark Peddler.
Adding those spells just, especially the Young Dragonhawk, was just really crucial in that one. And Rexy will take it 3-1. We won't see our game 5, but we did see some exciting ones in that one.
Without a doubt.
We got to see a triple power overwhelming. That, not something you see every day.
All right, I'm going to go set the next 2 guys up on stream. I'll be right back.
Sounds good. I think we're going to be cutting to a bracket. Here we go. We see on top, we've got Rexy and Kaiser, Kurumu and Jojo, Venomous and X-Fire, and Kaiser and Zelaros on the bottom in the quarterfinals. We're down to 8 here at Brothers Grimm. This is half, and then we're going to show you, I think, the lower bracket in a moment. All right, the lower bracket is not available yet, but this is your winners bracket right now. That's where we're going. That's where we're getting. We're not quite there yet, but I mean after seeing that last round, I'd have to think that our favorites going in to the next round are probably Rexy and probably Venomous. They both showed on camera that they're here to win this event. They are both pretty confident with their decks. Clearly, they looked like that they're playing really well with every combination of their decks. Doesn't really matter which one they're playing. I think that Rexy's combination is better, but we'll find out soon. We're gonna take a break and we're gonna get you the next feature match. Who's gonna be playing the next feature match? Do we know? We're going to get Dueler and Venomous on camera coming up next. Thank you for watching, and hang around a little bit for Venomous and the Dueler. See you in a bit.